Snowflakes already coming down across the capital city. As we look toward the Point Street Bridge, you can see it's really murky, and a couple of those flakes have been flying by the camera throughout the morning. In terms of current conditions, let me show you temperatures for the most part hovering around 30 degrees, been getting warmer and warmer as we've gone through the last couple of hours. You can see Taunton, for example, up toward 40 versus Smithfield back at 32. It's 37 right now in Westerly. But look at Smithfield and Taunton, where we've had some snowflakes and then kind of a mushy wintry mix coming down. Expect a lot of that throughout this afternoon and into the evening. In fact, we do have a new winter weather advisory. I say new because it's been extended to include us in northern Bristol County and then into Providence County as well. This is going to last until 4 a.m. on Saturday. What does it mean? Well, it basically just means weather's going to be bad in the form of winter weather through about this point. So just make sure you're taking extra caution as you head out on the roads, especially. I know a lot of people are traveling ahead of the holidays starting today. Just make sure you're leaving extra time and have your car packed with some emergency supplies like snacks, water, blankets, and make sure your phone's charged too. We can't go 5 minutes without those things. You don't want to be stuck in a traffic jam with no directions on your phone because, well, you didn't charge it in advance. Satellite and radar right now showing you the not one, but two storms that have been contributing to our wet and wintry weather. We have one storm out along the coast and another storm coming in from the Ohio Valley. These two are helping to kind of squeeze some moisture out of the air here. And as we get a northeasterly flow of air thanks to the storm to the south, that's actually been helping to create some ocean effect snow back along parts of I-95, 495, 44 if you're heading south into Plymouth County, for example. It has led to even some snowflakes back up toward the city of Boston. Is it setting any records? No. Is it lighting the world on fire? No. Is it still a nuisance to travelers? Absolutely. So that's why we're trying to get through this and make sure you're prepared and ready to go. Similar situation for us as we move into the afternoon. Things intensify a bit. 2, 3, 4 o'clock. Expect a lot of that mushy wintry mix. However, a lot of us will change over to snow. And I think that snow is going to be thumping enough that we will see accumulations mainly on grassy surfaces. It's been warm for a couple of days, right? It's going to be pretty hard for the snow to stick to the roads, but it could get wet and slushy at times. You can see as we move through the evening, 6, 7, 8 o'clock, the last of the snow bands start to push away, and really by midnight, that's when things start to calm down in terms of precipitation. Still going to be windy and cold though overnight. How much snow are we looking at total? I know that's the question everyone's asking. Well, for many of us, it's just going to be a coating. Again, because temperatures have been so warm, because the ground isn't all that cold, it's going to be tough for a lot of this to stick. But I think on grassy surfaces, on your lawns, on the medians, you'll get a nice coating of winter white down towards cities like, let's say, Richmond or Westerly or New Bedford or Acushnet. But as you head further north and you get a little more of that thumping snow and it's been a little bit colder, let's say in Smithfield or Foster, Gloucester, you guys know the deal, right? Back to Taunton, Easton. I think that's where you could see that 1 to 3 come into play. Now, this is not the only chance of snow on the 7-day. Let me tell you that. Saturday, cold. Sunday, colder. That's not where the snow comes in. A lot of you have been asking about a white Christmas. Well, technically speaking, a white Christmas is an inch or more of snow on the ground. I think it's going to be tough to get that. However, there is a punchy little storm that's going to be moving across the northeast on Tuesday. I don't think it could give us an inch at this point, but I think it could give us a few flakes, enough that by the time you wake up on Christmas or the first day of Hanukkah, for example, you're actually looking at a little bit of that winter white on the ground. Again, maybe not an inch, but just enough to remind you of the season. Again, temperatures, though, just a quick note, are going to be so cold Sunday and Monday. High temperatures in the 20s, lows in the single digits in the teens. Bundle up, and again, stay safe as you head out the door today. We'll be back in just a few minutes.